put it in perspective. I'm 5'9", and it goes up there, probably higher. Nice buck.
All right, it's the last day of season. Well, that's gonna be it for this trip. Man, we hit it hard as we could, hard as we knew how.
Yep.
And came up empty, but had quite a bit of action all season. There's still a bit of time left in season. We may or may not be able to get back out.
Got one more weekend left, so
we'll see. But man, it's been fun. It's been ups and downs as per usual. And these elk have just been playing with us. So
yep. I think we could call ourselves insane for doing the same thing with the same bull multiple times. You have to go through the footage and see how many times we got on them.
Yeah.
Been a wild ride. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of learning, and a lot of frustration. I had a lot of fun filming you. Like, I learned a lot about you as like a hunter. I learned a lot about trying to run a camera. And it's not as easy as it looks. Like, I'm sure a lot of people watch these videos and they're like, oh, anybody can, tote around a camera and follow the hunter. Well, it's really not that easy. It's not heavy like necessarily a rifle or a bow, but it's got its own weight and its own sense, and you gotta be careful not to hit it with branches and get it wet and all that. So that was a big learning experience for me. At first I was like, really wanted to just switch back and forth between shooter and film, whatever. But after a couple of days, I was like, you know what, this is kind of fun. It's a different experience for me versus just being a shooter the whole time. So I actually had quite a bit of fun with that, and I have no regrets of any of it. So, plus the amount of action we got, I still got to experience it and learn from it. But I also didn't have the pressure of trying to be a shooter, so it was almost better in some ways.
Yeah, and who knows? I mean, like, with the way things played out, it didn't necessarily matter one way or the other,
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered who was shooter or not. Maybe if we had a dedicated caller, it might have helped, but even then, it was just... The bulls here are tricky, and, I mean, they're alive for a reason, so... There's some big drainages around here, and the few that we've been on have been in some nasty stuff, so... You just gotta learn from it, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, well, if you made it this far in whatever video you're watching, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned. We'll have more adventures coming your way. We got a rifle deer hunt coming up. Hopefully we might snag a fall bear while we're out there as well. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Thanks, guys. Little buck. Off road. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for watching the channel. Just got up here for the last weekend of elk season. I will be solo. I got one day to make it happen, so stay tuned. Hopefully it's good. Fingers crossed I get on a bull and I make it happen, so stay tuned. Well, good morning, guys. It is 5:45 in the morning. Got to my first spot. On the way down, I saw a nice, at least a 4-point on one side, maybe a 4x4 blacktail. up the top here, and that was pretty cool. I tried to get a video and pictures, but he didn't stick around long enough. But yeah, so basically, I'm sitting here. I'm gonna wait till it's light enough to basically see, and I'll probably get out, hike in a little bit, just to listen. Stay tuned. It should be a good day. So, never been down this road. There's a nice road. That's literally probably 7 feet up. Shredded. It's a little older, but it's from this year for sure. Well, guys, my plan A, B, C, D, E, F today has failed. Got no responses. Ran into a couple people. The spot I was just going to had a camp on it, but there was only one truck there this morning. In that specific spot, people haven't been going down the road that we've been on, so I was just gonna go check it and check Bradley's cam, and then old dude walked out to the road and was like, hey, there's a group of guys down there. They might get upset if you go down there. And I was like, oh, okay. So unfortunately, I won't be checking that cam probably till after season. And now I've made the executive decision to bounce out of this whole area. I told myself if I didn't get any responses by like noon, I'd leave, and I spent a little bit too much time in here, so I had a feeling that I'd get at least 1 or 2 responses in a couple spots, but it must have been hit hard this last week, so, or this last week, 2 weeks, so I'm gonna try a whole new area. It's about 15-20 miles just to the turnoff from here, so we'll see. I'll catch you guys up when I get there. Up in this state land area. It's the first time I've ever been here. Found a few rubs down the road. Pretty fresh. That just found this. It's pretty fresh. Look at this. Super wet. I mean, this rub's been here a little while. Stuff's dead on it, but that one's low pressure. But I'm gonna let it rip here. See what happens. I was gonna drive down the road more and call on both sides, but someone reached out. But I saw that and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna keep going down the road and see what happens. Exploring new areas. And I found another very impressive rub. That thing is huge. Put it in perspective. I'm 5'9", and it goes up there, probably higher. Might walk up the road a little bit, rip a bugle. Probably have a bull right in there, and I don't have my bow. Left it in the truck, but we'll find out. Yeah, like I was saying, how I use rubs for notes. Yeah, basically, rubs are good. You know, when it's a big rub like that, it's a mature bull, and that's mainly what I'm going for. I haven't killed an elk, so I would take any legal elk right now. But, you know, at the beginning, you know, at the end of the day, I guess what I'm trying to say is my goal is to always take a mature animal. Whether I'm presenting with a mature animal or not doesn't really matter, because I'm hunting for meat. But, you know, like I said, I would take any legal animal, but those big rubs do kind of tell you that there's a bigger bull in the area. So, anyways, I just heard a truck over there, but no sound to check it anyway. No. From up the roadways from where I just was at, and saw that big rub. It'd be interesting to see how it is during the week. But stay tuned, guys. You are going to be find some elk. This old, repeatedly rubbed tree. That goes up there. And then there's that. One back there too. One. So I'll mark this. Drive down that road. Locate. Well, welcome back, guys. It is now obviously dark. I had a very, very slow day. Drove up there, found some fresh rubs and some fresh sign, but just nothing talking. I ended up driving back to where I was this morning, and Bradley's actually gonna be able to hunt tomorrow, so he's meeting me in the morning, and we're gonna have one last hoorah for 2023 archery elk season here in Oregon. So hopefully we'll at least turn up one bull. The goal for me is literally to just at least find a bull. You know, I don't necessarily expect to get a shot. I don't expect Bradley to get a shot, but I just want to find a bull. So yeah, seems like it's been kind of tough here and there for a handful of people, but a lot of people have gotten some bulls on the ground, and again, congratulations to you guys. I'm stoked for you. So I'm just gonna eat my peak refuel here in a little bit, and then hit the hay and get up bright and early and finish the season out strong. So hopefully have more action for you tomorrow. You made it. Alright, I'm gonna try not to crash. So Bradley made it up. We're gonna hit the last day hard, and by hard I mean we're switching our tactic completely, pretty much. So we've been bombing around here this whole season. We've had a lot of, you know, action as far as responses from bulls, getting down on them and trying to get them close, but we have not been able to connect. So we are now going to a whole new spot basically, and we're hiking in. It's technically open to the public, you just can't drive in there. So that's all I'll say about that. But yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. We know there's a bull in this area. It's the last day. Instead of driving around, driving ourselves mad, we're gonna go for a nice bow hike is what I'm looking at it as. So it's pretty where the bull is at from where we have to access it, it's pretty far. It's like a 4 or 5 mile hike. But basically my thought is we're gonna hunt our way in, and if we find elk before then, we'll go for them. If not, to where that bull was, try to locate that bull, and then go from there. So anyways, stay tuned. I'll probably be filming with my GoPro. Bradley might be filming, I don't know. I'm gonna grab my bow. Hopefully he grabs his bow and we're just gonna hunt today. Obviously filming is nice. We love to film. And we'll probably film still. But also at the same time, we wanna make this happen. So if we get the chance to get on a bull and we don't have the camera out, then I guess that'll be that. But at least get some action, hopefully. Stay tuned.
Alright, it's the last day of season. We snuck out here. We're gonna walk in 4.5 miles to where we saw a bull. We're gonna kill it and then suffer fast all the way back out. So that's the plan. Here we go, last day. Time to get it done.
Let's get it done.
We're a couple miles, probably almost 3 miles in, and tiny bit of recent sign in terms of droppings, but no rubs. Maybe a couple wallows in some of these ditches where there's been some water. We're gonna keep cruising back to this cut, and hopefully we find some fresher sign. We know there's been elk all the way back in there, so fingers crossed. Alright, we just got back here. Clear cut is right there. And we're finally seeing some sign here. Check it out. Say what you said about these rubs again.
What the heck? I forgot what I said. Oh, we got 2 big rubs up here. They're not super fresh, but they're not super old, so they're probably, a week or 2 old at most, is my guess. And they're big rubs, which it tells us it's a big bull, and it's probably the bull that we saw, because we saw him in this clear cut. And
snack break, water break. 4.5 miles in. So, just gonna hit this area hard here in a minute. See if we can turn this bull up. Okay, break time's over. What time is it?
Time for me to get a water. 11:03.
I think you mean bull killing time.
Yeah, bull killing time. We're gonna go that way, and I'm gonna bugle, and he's gonna bugle back, and we're gonna walk a little bit together, and then one of us is gonna shoot him at 20 yards. He's gonna go 50, and stop, and then topple over, and then the real work will actually begin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what happened?
Well, my entire sight was loose, so that's good times. We just tightened it back down, and I'm going to sacrifice one of my arrows into this hopefully mostly rotten tree stump to see if I'm still on at 20 yards here, but not good.
Shot low. I don't know if you were. That seemed normal.
disaster.
Killed that stump though.
I don't think I aimed high enough.
Well, if you can get it out. Boom.
Didn't even open up.
Try it again. Just to make sure we are good. Pretty good at elevation ones.
Yeah.
That one didn't deploy.
Huh?
That one didn't deploy either. That's super weird. Yep.
Well, I might be okay for 20 yards and in.
Mm-hmm. Over 6 miles in there in total.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're at 8.62 right now, according to Onyx.
You got
My
probably
watch says 9.5.
yeah. So we're like maybe halfway back. So we're definitely trying. I don't know if it's smart. I don't know if it's dumb. But
We did something anyway.
yeah, we have not given up. But we're heading back to hopefully try more areas. So, anyways, no luck so far. Well, we made it. Basically, we just got back a few minutes ago. We've been just sitting here. He's in his truck, I'm in mine. Just relaxing. We did 12 miles total. But it is probably 4-ish. Still have a few hours left of the season, but I don't know what we're gonna do. So
Alright, so we just got to where Love Bowl likes to hang out, and we really came down here mostly just to grab my trail camera. But we were sitting here letting our legs recover from that hike, and we freaking heard him bugle. I can't believe it. So we're gonna get in here after him, and hopefully he gives us some redemption and gives us a shot. Thomas is shooter. Here we go. Time to get him his first bowl. There's nobody else here, man.
there's no way he's still alive.
I mean,
How are we gonna do this?
I think we just get down and like go straight down.
Straight down or straight at him?
Well, I was thinking maybe get in there a little bit and then just try to like do a cow party or something. You want to try to go
sitting there. He bugled one more time. So we looped down, got the camera, and now we're crossing over towards his direction. And I've been cow calling because it doesn't seem like anything helps. And I'm trying to play on that running, that want to mate kind of a thing. So as a cow calling is coming in, hoping that he is interested and comes to check out and see if I'm a hot cow. But the other problem is that he tends to bugle once or twice, maybe 3 times, and then he stops, and we can never relocate him. Or he'll bugle again like several another bull on the way out, but I doubt it.
We're running out of daylight here, so head back to the truck and see what we can do.
5:45. We got a little bit of time, but
Man, did our best today. Hiked 12 miles. Got back on this bull for the umpteenth time. What a season.
I mean, no shortage of action, that's for sure. So
Alright,
it's pretty nice to hear him at the end of the day after seeing nothing all day or hearing anything all day.
Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, maybe just a little bit more that way and then up.
I love elk hunting. Love it so much. That took a lot of effort.
Final words.
Final words. Well, guys, this is probably going to be it for the season. We didn't kill anything, but we definitely tried really hard. And I think I went into the season kind of thinking that I was a little more confident than I was, or than I am, and kind of expected at least to see some bulls coming in. But we got humbled, so it was still a lot of fun, a lot of action. Hopefully the films that we got, you know, portray that. And then yeah, thank you for watching. If you guys could subscribe to the channel, it means a lot to me. And thanks again, Bradley, for joining me this year, and also let me be your cameraman. So subscribe to his channel, Wild Food Outdoors. Thanks for watching, guys.